Springtime is my favorite time of the year. Everything is blooming, the colors, the warm air, outdoor picnics. Hibernation is over. Nature is alive. The insects come out at night with the stars in the heavens. The birds have returned. Where were they? Where did they go? It's called migration, one of the great many mysteries of life. Although just a few weeks old, all the baby birds are already in school. They're all working very hard on their most important project to recite by memory, as passed down by the older birds, the entire bird library. Those that can do it are highly regarded. Since birds can't read or write, they have no books, no recorded history. All they can really do is build nests and fly around looking for food. Traditions and customs go back thousands of years. Also, birds never associate with other animals in the neighborhood. Birds have a certain feeling of superiority because nothing on earth can sing like a bird. Meet Carmichael. He is a genius. He can memorize the words from the old-timers faster than anyone. His singing lessons have become performances for the whole neighborhood. And Carmichael is a real joker. He's the kind of class clown that can make the strictest teacher laugh. Whenever he speaks, everyone gathered to witness his comic genius. Carmichael was so funny, you couldn't concentrate with him around. He's always talking about the craziest things. In fact, it's a real relief when he disappears for a few hours. You can get something done. Despite his popularity, Carmichael has one very strange characteristic. He does not like to fly. And for a bird, this is a big problem. He's afraid of heights, he gets motion sickness, and would rather just sing. Whenever Carmichael tries to talk about his feelings, usually during flying class, the birds laugh hysterically and throw him out of the nest. He crashes onto the hard ground, making them laugh even harder. This is embarrassing for Carmichael, and he would hide in shame. Carmichael liked being away from the birds and would go exploring. Soon, he began to meet some of the other animals in the neighborhood. He easily made friends with the rabbits, the squirrels, the mice. There was one in particular who was nice. Maud the pack rat mouse. The birds loved to hear the stories that Maud told Carmichael, but had no desire to meet her or any of the other animals. All the animals agree on one thing. They all fear cats. One day, Carmichael invited Maud to come meet the birds. As she was coming over the clearing, Carmichael gathered the birds together for a big surprise. Today, Carmichael was really funny. He had the whole neighborhood in stitches. They were going to meet a mouse. Was there no limit to how crazy Carmichael could be? No one saw the cat slowly inching its way closer, closer, even closer. The cat leaped at the flock of birds, but not fast enough. Cat! Cat! The alarm sounded, and the flock exploded into a brilliant splash of feathers, leaving only one little unprotected baby bird, Carmichael. The cat was puzzled. Suddenly, Maud called for Carmichael. The cat said, "I'll be back," and sprang into the air towards the mouse. Carmichael's father had saved him, but Maud was not so lucky. If only Carmichael had learned to fly, he could have rescued his friends. No one understood his grief. Carmichael was never going to be his old self again. The lessons of life were harsh, and Carmichael was very sad. Soon, Carmichael would be an official songbird. Soon, he would have duties and responsibilities. Late one night, near the end of October, Carmichael could not sleep. He was having bad dreams about cats again. He decided it was time he learned how to fly. He went to the clearing and tried his flying lessons. It was easy. He flapped his wings, slowly at first, then faster, gently lifting him. This is kind of funny, thought to himself. He flapped a little stronger and was lifted higher and higher. The ground shrunk before his feet. He was now high in the air, looking down at the trees. There was a sensation Carmichael had never felt. It was a gentle tug that grew stronger and stronger, pulling Carmichael towards the south. It was time. It all made sense now. Carmichael loudly recited the entire bird library from memory. He woke all the birds, and they knew the time had come. At sunrise, the entire flock began the long journey to their winter home, and the old-timers asked Carmichael to lead them.